This video training series is brought to you by Friday People, the National Lottery Community Fund and Proud Business Productions. Welcome back. In the last video we just had a quick overview of the look of the program and how to import your footage. Now we're going to actually start editing the video, and we're going to do this in a very methodical way, which is going to be the easiest to sort of understand and replicate. So what I always do is I always start with the interview portion of the video and cut that up, take out any mistakes, take out any dead air where I'm not talking, and get that to where it wants to be. Next, I'll add B-roll over the top to cover up these edits so you don't actually notice that there's any edits there. Next, I'll add some music underneath just to give the video a little bit of atmosphere, and then lastly we want to add any graphics or anything like that. And then after it's all done, we're going to export the video so that we can upload it to social media or YouTube or wherever we want to do it. So let's start with editing our interview. This is nice and easy to do. You just click. If you hover over the video, then you'll get a preview on the right hand side. But what we want to do is click it and drag it down onto our timeline. You can see it's appeared, and now we have it here. So as I was saying before, this is the playhead. So this is where the video currently is. We can also move around using this bar here as well. So it's either clicking and dragging this bar or clicking and dragging on the playhead. So if we look down here, you can also see this is called the waveform, and this is like a visual representation of the volume level. So you can see here I'm not talking because it's down low, and up here I am talking because the volume's going up. So what we want to do is basically go through this and cut out any mistakes or any dead air. Like this bit here is dead air. So what I'm going to do is scroll all the way back to the beginning, and you can use spacebar to play. We rescue Cleo. So that was obviously a mistake, so I need to get rid of this bit of video here. Two ways of doing it. I'll show you the first way on this edit. So you want to click on it, and this brings up these handles here. Literally click and drag. And there we go, we've gotten rid of it. So it's now going to start with... We rescued Cleo when she was about 2 years old, and we think when we got her she had spent probably about half her life in the kennel. So for a dog that means everything is really exciting and really nervous at the same time. Somehow I got through all this without making a mistake, which is good. And that meant when we went out we really couldn't let her off lead and have her run around and physically wear herself out. So to get around that, I did a lot of trick training with her. Okay, so I'll get rid of this laugh here because this dog comes legging it over to see Cleo. So I want to get my playhead where I want to make the edit. So it's going to be about here, and then you just click this split button. You can see what that does is splits it, so now there's two different video tracks. I'm going to go forward to where I start talking again, and I'm going to click the split button again. So now this is a section that we want to delete, so literally select it, and you can either click delete there, or I'm going to press the delete key, and now we've got an edit. Physically let her off lead and have her run around, physically wear herself out. Okay, that doesn't quite work, so I'm just going to move it back. So what was I missing? And says and, so I'm just going to click and drag. So basically you just need to go through the interview and do this for the rest of the interview. Wear herself out. So to get around that, I did a lot of trick training with her. I taught, I mean, obviously the basic ones, how to sit and lie down, but how to spin in the other direction, how to go through my legs in a figure of 8, how to sit pretty on her back legs. And 4 years later, she still knows how to do all these different tricks. Hello. So I get distracted by another dog again. So 4 years later, still knows how to do all these tricks. And I'm going to make a split there. And this is where I start talking again. And 4 years later, she still knows how to do all these tricks. So the message really... So I want to start with so, because otherwise I'm repeating the same bit twice. I'm going to put my playhead there. And this time I'm going to click and drag. There we go. Let's see how this sounds. 4 years later, she still knows how to do all these different tricks. So the message really is, if you can't take your dog out and physically wear them out, it's really good to teach them lots of different tricks so it mentally wears them out.
Brilliant. And I just want to get rid of the end there. So all we've done is gone through and cut out all the bits where I make a mistake or I'm not talking, and now we've just got the raw interview left. So the next stage we're going to do in the next video is we're going to add the B-roll, which I've got up here. So see you in the next video.